Street food tour.
We're gonna try a lot of the food in Chinatown.
I mean, that just sounds weird, but I'm excited. There's some barbecue and some satays.
This stop, I was a little bit nervous about. Good afternoon, guys, from Bangkok, Thailand. It is actually our last evening, and what better way to spend our last evening than doing a street food tour. We always try and do a street food tour with a local because the locals know the spots that definitely aren't in every blog, and we're basically getting prepared for our street food tour right now in the piano bar at the V Hotel. This is sort of like a lounge thing that we only just realized that we have. Between 3 and 5 there is all you can drink cocktails, all you can drink beer, and canapes. I can't believe we've only realised this on our last night, but I'm so excited to get involved with Thai street food. Probably the most famous and best street food, I would say, in the world, dating back over 200 years to the floating market, and then grew more and more in Bangkok during the 60s because of its convenience. But I've got a mango what? A mango mingo orange. Cool name. Good way to start a tour.
Chayo. Chayo. We're actually doing our street food tour with Chef's Tour here in Bangkok. Doing some street food, but mango. It tastes like mango iced tea.
It's the strangest name ever.
It's quite strong, but very, very nice. Not quite Thai street food, but I've got vegetable gyoza, so it's kind of getting me started, I suppose.
I wouldn't eat too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be very careful. I think I'll stick to the cocktails.
Hello. Hello. It's Chinatown. Thank you. Hello. Hey.
How are you?
How are you?
Hi, my name is Bon.
I'm Matt. Nice to meet you.
Molly.
Molly and Matt. Okay, nice to meet
Hey.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is crazy. Welcome back to Chinatown, the perfect place to do any street food tour in Bangkok. And we're meeting at the Shanghai Mansions Hotel, which is kind of crazy. We've just met our guides from a chef's tour, and this is their starting point. We actually came here a few days ago when we were first exploring the city, so I feel like we have good taste.
We're gonna try a lot of the food in Chinatown here, and then we are here in Chinatown. The food is gonna be like authentic Thai and Chinese, because the Chinese immigrants, they live here like more than 200 years.
Our guides, Fawn and Annie, are great, and they've actually just told us that the main road that we're on of Chinatown, Yererat Road, actually is curved like the shape of a dragon, because at the top end there is the head of the dragon, I believe, which is like a, I don't know if it's like a temple, but this is something we didn't know. So yeah, the tour starts on Yererat Road, and apparently at night this place gets super busy, but we're heading to the back streets. Just interrupting today's video to let you know about the sponsor, which is Manta Sleep. Now, you might be thinking, what is Manta Sleep? Well, look at how cool these are. These are lightweight eye masks with different style eye cups that you can choose yourself. And when the sun is shining and the days are getting later, what you need is a good night's sleep. And sometimes that doesn't always happen. With these, you can put them on and it blacks out completely everything. And I love the fact that you can just take them on and off, so you can choose which cup suits you. Now, I probably look absolutely crazy right now, but I'm showing you that I can't see a thing. Like, honestly cannot see a thing. Probably not the best place to wear them, but you can use them on the plane, on your bus journeys. I have been loving trying them out for the last couple of weeks, because with us traveling all the time, getting up early and always being on the go, sometimes you do need a little sleep on your journey, and these are absolutely perfect. They're also so comfortable and they don't ruin your makeup. So for me, not for Matt, it works perfectly.
The darker the sleep environment, the better sleep you will have. And these are actually 100% blackout. So the sleeps I've been having on planes have just got so much better.
They're absolutely risk-free for 60 days, so it's completely hassle-free if you want to try them out. I'm pretty sure that once you do try them, you'll realise that you will always be sleeping on any journey that you have, because they are so cool. Like, look how spongy that is. Manta Sleep have been very kind to give us 10% off. So if you would like to try them out risk-free and get the best night's sleep of your life wherever you are, then use our code DOUBLETRAVEL10 for 10% off. I love them, and you will love them too. I absolutely love these streets. Look at how small they are. First stop, chive, dumplings and chive cakes. I mean, that just sounds weird, but I'm excited. God, I am so excited. So we've just watched the lady cook these. They smell so good. So essentially it is rice flour, sticky rice flour and tapioca flour mixed together. They then chop up chives and then they steam them and then they fry them and they come like this. I have to dip them with a sauce. And I just love this. I'm sat on a little stool eating these. This is what street food is all about. Oh yeah. Oh my god, wow. They're like really unusual. I can't tell whether they're sweet or savoury. It's like a bit of both. But apparently in Thailand you can have these any time of the day. Like it's not a breakfast, lunch or dinner snack. It's just a snack.
Kanom koi jai, they were so good, but the soy sauce that come with it was unbelievably spicy. Wow, and I'm loving this side of Chinatown. It's a much more local side. You've got people doing their crafts, you've got the old men playing chess. It's so good. Oh, are we at the next store?
I think we are.
I was just talking, we're at the next store already. Well, I mean, there is 16.
Dish number 2 is ka mu, which means pork leg. We're having a pork leg stew.
And look at this setting.
I love it. Tiny little chairs again.
Right, so I'm adding a little bit of the chilli, a little bit of the garlic, and we've got our pork stew. You know it's the signature from here because they add the peanuts. I need to get a little bit more of the pork, I think, to get fully immersed. I love this. Tiny little chairs, tiny little alleyway. Not one of these new street food markets. This is a real street food experience. It's basically a stew, right?
Yeah.
Sort of a stew. Mmm. It's flavoursome.
Are the peanuts crunchy?
They're soft.
They've been boiled, I think.
And it's very sweet. Actually reminds me a bit of a sweet and sour chicken taste. Or the flavour into it anyway. And the peanuts, yeah. I've never seen them before. The peanuts have sort of become really soft and yeah, I like them soft.
I honestly don't know how we're going to do these dishes. I think they said there's something like 16.
It is 16, and we've only done 2.
And we've done 2.
Shut up talking.
I know. Stop number 3 here.
Is it satay?
There's some man barbecuing some satays.
These look so good. If I wanted to design a dish, this would be it. And being that the pork is the main meat eaten in Thailand, it is pork skewers, not chicken satay, it is pork satay. So what they use pineapple and turmeric, and then to make them extra juicy, they put coconut milk on top, which just looks amazing. There's a little brush and just sprinkles it on top, and then we have a peanut sauce to go with it.
Do not spill it on you, whatever you do.
Wow, look at the colour of it. It's just orangey goodness, isn't it?
You're going in for seconds. I know.
That actually has a massaman paste in as well. You know that's good. That is amazing. And then
jalapeno.
Extra crunch.
And spice.
It's just all round goodness. It's so soft because of that jalapeno in the back of the throat. Because of that coconut milk. Then the massaman paste in that peanut sauce. Unbelievable.
And the second dish has just come, which is Quid Thailand. And it is, I've been struggling to say that for ages, and it is rice noodles, tofu. We got some radish in there. We have crispy garlic with pork fat, and you're supposed to like mix it all together. I'm not the best at chopsticks, but I'm giving it a go. Wow. Oh no. Why are they the hardest things to eat ever? It's all over my face. The noodles, the rice noodles are so thin. Really, really nice soy sauce, garlic, bean sprouts. It's just all round flavoursome. Everything that Thai food has is just flavour.
The juice here is made from the plant. It's like the round leaf. The small plant go on the ground like a wet area. Yes, they just put into the water and then they squeeze it, and then it's come out the juice like that.
The been eating so much food, it is time to wash it all down with some penny wort. This is sort of like essentially like a lily pad, or it's part of the same family. The colour doesn't necessarily look the most appetizing. I think they have a tiny bit of syrup in here, and the family here have been running this for over 60 years. Cheers. Oh, it's almost like a healthy green smoothie. That's what it tastes like, a healthy green smoothie. Cheers.
Cheers. Supposedly this also helps you with your blood pressure, and say for example you're going to do a boxing like Muay Thai, it will stop your bruises.
Green smoothie, super smoothie.
Oh my god, it tastes like a plant.
Kapunka, thank you. Thank you, Kapunka.
You can't come to Chinatown and not stop at one of the little shops and get a pastry. This is a sweet winter melon. I didn't even know what that was. Little pastry.
It looks like a cucumber. Like a winter melon, if you look it up, it looks like a cucumber.
Doesn't taste like a cucumber, but it doesn't taste like a melon either. Kind of tastes... Do you know what? It has a weird resemblance of like durian.
Oh no, I'm not having any. Winter melon. It's definitely not for me. They actually also put it in like curries and dishes like that. I think that would be nice, but a vegetable in a pastry that's something sweet, it just doesn't go for me.
I love coming down the side streets because I think that's where you'll find some of the best things ever, and this is a second generation, more than 60 years, bami japkan, which is an egg noodle pork broth soup type thing with bak choy. They even cook with the charcoal. Right now I'm absolutely burning.
It is hot. Do you know what I love about these spots?
What?
Like without a torch, how would we ever know this is here?
You wouldn't, and I just love it. Like he's like a machine.
It literally doesn't get any more local than this.
No, we're like the only ones down here, which I absolutely love, and I have a feeling that this is going to be absolutely boiling because of the charcoal, but here goes nothing. Ow, that is hot.
"60 years of goodness right there.
Oh my god. Egg noodles are my favourite.
Try the soup.
Bak choy, and you got to try the soup. I'm being told off because I'm only eating the noodles.
Yeah, come on, Molly.
Kind of tastes like a gravy, like a thin gravy. You've got the egg noodles, which are amazing. The meat's really, really soft. And then you have vegetables, which Matt will not like.
Oh, it's okay. I can't live with it. I can't live with it. Don't worry. This stop I was a little bit nervous about, but I felt like I just had to do it. This is Jok's Kitchen, and it has been featured in the Michelin Guide in 2020 and 2021, and they sell over 3,000 of these shrimp dumplings every day. The royal family come here to eat them, so you know they're going to be good. The only downside, I don't like seafood, so I thought I couldn't not. Like, I'm taking one for the team here. I feel like I've just got...
It would be an injustice if you didn't.
They look really good. They also put pork fat in there. Really hot, right? I'll wait. Do you think I should wait?
A little bit, maybe take a small bite.
Also put the vinegar and the garlic on top, but I've been told that they're going to be really, really hot. Which means that...
Oh my god, the silence is killing me.
I'm thinking. It's good. It's like...
You need to try the whole one.
A whole one. I will afterwards.
You feel better.
It's shrimpy. It's seafoody, but it's all like binded together. I was expecting loads of like little shrimps in there. They're soft, they're succulent, it's crunchy. Considering I don't like seafood, I'm eating it. Thank you so much, Kapunka. I found that really hard to explain. I don't eat seafood, so it's hard for me to put into words how it tastes. It was very soft. I was expecting it to be crunchy, but the shells have been removed from the shrimp. Yeah, you've got to come and try it for yourself.
I honestly don't know how I'm going to fit any more in, but our next stop, not sure what number this is, was on Netflix Street Food in Asia. So, it was famous before that, but it's even more famous now, and it is chicken green curry with homemade sausage, which is a combination I would never have thought of. I'm super intrigued by the green curry with this sausage. Just a homemade sausage.
I've had a lot of green curries, but never with it. Spicy?
Oh my god.
Spice?
Yeah, but do you know what it was? Oh my god, look at my eye. My eye is crying. I wasn't used to I wasn't expecting that. When I let me just take another one so I don't embarrass myself, because that was really cringe. I inhaled it. Yeah, it's not that spicy. It was just unexpected.
Yeah, I thought green curry's never that spicy.
The sausage is like super crispy. It tastes kind of like
chorizo?
Like chorizo, yeah, exactly like that. Crispy, really herby, fragrant. The green curry is unreal. Soft rice.
So zesty.
It's kind of making me think I might actually sneeze.
I was wrong. The green curry is supposed to be spicy. It's actually the spiciest Thai curry you can get, but because this comes from a Chinese family, it isn't as spicy. I want to try this sausage first. Like Molly said, it's like a bit of deep fried sort of chorizo is what it looks like.
It's like a bratwurst. That is what it is.
It's
a
smoky.
Bratwurst, yeah.
It's really smoky. And let's get some of this curry. Yeah, it's not too spicy.
No?
Coconut, lemongrass.
Not hitting the back of your throat, that spice?
I think I'm okay. It's really nice though. That's like one of the best green curries. Actually, I'm gonna say that's the best green curry I've ever had. As soon as them lights start going down, all of these street vendors just appear out of nowhere, and we're about to try apong, which is basically a pancake, and we are having it with coconut. You probably can't go wrong with this. I'm excited for this. We've got an original filled with nothing. Well, not filled with nothing, but you know, a bit disappointing, and the one with coconut. Oh my god, the coconut's really hot. Let's do this. You can't go wrong.
Puffy inside.
It's like paper thin, crispy, and the coconut is almost jellified because it's so hot.
This is number 10 out of 16.
Number 10. It's really good. I'm going to eat all of it, I think.
Welcome to the old cinema. I love this. These are called cinema noodles.
Disco. Hold on.
It's now a disco.
Look at this.
I don't know what you call it. Noodle shop, disco shop, old cinema. But these are called the cinema noodles because we're in an old cinema, and it's basically crispy pork belly and these noodles that are like paper, and then when you put them in the hot water, they turn into rolls. So like roll noodles. Oh my god. I was not expecting it to come out the other end. Wow, that's the noodles. So when you put them in water, they roll up. Wow, black pepper, like really peppery, like hits the back of your throat. And let me try a bit of the crispy pork.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
What films on 8 got tonight?
R.I.P.D. I don't know if that's a new film. Can you see that? That is so crispy. Crispy pork, roll noodles in an old cinema.
They even have the old cinema booking ticket office in front of us, disco going on top, and the craziest noodles ever.
Right now they're looking for the ice cream. It's the same sauce with the chive and then the same sauce with the noodle. Let me try.
Welcome to the soy sauce ice cream shop. I've just poured you a nice fresh ice cream. This is actually the first company to produce soy sauce in Thailand, and now they have soy sauce ice cream. I mean, that's weird, but I'm gonna try it. I'll tell you what, I was expecting something else. There's no soy sauce flavour, no sourness. It's so sweet, really creamy, and if anything, it tastes like caramel.
It's getting crazier. We've put soy sauce on top of the soy sauce ice cream. Look at that. It's good. It's extra caramelly, and it's extra I don't understand how it tastes sweet. It's kind of weirdly good.
We've collected like 3 desserts all at once, and I think we might finally be finished on the 16. This has been insane. Oh, we have our old friend Padon Cole. We actually came here in our first video, which you should have already seen. They're essentially deep fried donuts with a coconut milk pandan custard, which is 60 years of deep fried donuts. It's so cool being able to watch them make it like on the street.
coffee goodness.
These are amazing, but I've already tried these and I have my eye on supposedly the best mango sticky rice in all of Bangkok. I'm sat next to the lady chopping up her mangoes. I don't know how she does it so fine and so skillfully, and she's been doing it for over 10 years. It just looks the best, doesn't it? I love mango sticky rice. Molly's not a fan. I don't know how you're not a fan of this. It's extra sweet. They're like really sweet mangoes. What are the crunchy bits?
Mung bean.
Mung bean. Ah, crispy mung bean. Okay, so I never knew what the crispy bits were. Now I do. The crispy mung bean, amazing. Mango, sweet as it gets. Sticky rice, extra sticky. There she is, chopping her mangoes. Chong kiao?
Or chayo. I'm not sure. Or cheers, whatever. We have mango juice, fresh, pulped. Look at that, thick.
It's so good. Sat in the middle of the road, shot in mango.
So fresh, gooey.
In Thailand.
Only in Thailand. All 16 of our dishes and everything that we need to try have been done, and I cannot believe how much we've eaten. Thank you so much. It was amazing. I loved everything, but what didn't I like that much?
The mango sticky. You don't like mango?
I don't like mango. No, it was the puff thing, the pastry.
The Chinese cookie.
The winter melon. I wasn't that keen on it, but thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, it was amazing.
Thank you.
Cheers. If all that street food wasn't enough, I thought we were finished, but then I had to throw this place in. I was doing a little bit of research online of like unique, quirky Thai restaurants, and this is Ola. It's a Thai tapas restaurant. It's very close to Wat Arun, not too far from Khao Sang Road, and I mean, the beer is making a little bit of space for some more food, but we've got 3 traditional Thai tapas dishes.
Excited.
I'm so excited. And they've got this cool little, like, what do you even call this?
A swing.
It's like a barley end. This is Molly's definition of sport, to burn off all the street food. I'm not sure darts means sport.
I actually am pretty good to it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
No, that was a 20. And, oh no, and they have a swing.
I think we should stick to the food.
Stick to my curries.
I love this place. It is so personal. You can literally hear the chef behind the curtain cooking all of your dishes, and they come out in the coolest style ever. We have a Thai black pepper, which is like a black pepper sauce. It can go on any type of like meat, vegetable, whatever you want. And then we have a massaman curry, but all of their tapas come on bread. So we have a massaman curry, which is like coconut and spices, but it comes on a little roti. I feel like I'm going to eat this first. This is why we had to come here. Like,
do you put it all in at one?
I don't think I'll fit it all in. I'll try. No, I'm not going to make all of it.
It's so cool because the other day we had massaman curry with rice. This is completely different.
That's so unique. It's the roti's so crunchy, chicken so soft. See, massaman curry, I think coconut's not going to be spicy because it's Thai. It always has a little bit. And the black pepper is it looks really good. I love how they put it on bread. Very, very unique. I feel like it's basically what it's described as. It's like a Thai, obviously spicy, black pepper sauce, but it's really nice.
This was totally unexpected. So basically, Thai green curry comes from central Thailand, and I was not expecting this.
Like this.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
One.
I'm kind of anxious. Like, do you think that's going to be like extra spicy? So look at that chili on top. I'm just going to have to go for it. Oh my god.
I said the roast is almost like a little Yorkshire pudding underneath. Spicy?
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Wow. So spicy, but yeah, you're right. It's like a... It's kind of like a croissant consistency under there. That is so cool. The most amazing and intimate experience. I loved it. But you know how we end a food tour? We're going to Khao Sang Road. Well, what can I say? An absolutely impeccable day. I honestly have no words. A chef's tour were amazing. Our guides were so much fun. They were really informative. And, you know, they really took us beyond the places, beyond the streets, down little back street alleys. And we tried foods that we didn't even know we would be trying. It wasn't your typical pad thai, which we loved. And I think that's pretty much what tourists think of when they think of Thailand, but there was so much more to that. My absolute favourite, although that is probably a bit touristy, was the satay. It was just the fact that it was cooked, the guy was flipping them on the barbecue, the sauce was there, it was local, it was unbelievable, and I didn't think we would eat anything else, but it was nice to have a little tapas and obviously starting the day with cocktails at La Vie. But it is the end of our time in Bangkok, short and sweet, but we tried to fit in as much as possible. We are actually heading to the island, so you know what that means. Get me to the beaches, get me in my bikini. I cannot wait. So we will see you in the next one for a Thai island.